This is kind of a big, huge, monstrous, momentous week. Lot going on. We are packing up right now because Banana's going to be flying off to Boston in about 4 hours. We're squeezing in one more episode, but huge news that we're going to tell you all about down on the beach, where it happened earlier this week. So come along with us and we'll tell you all about it. So what, like 36 hours ago, we were about 1 mile that way, right? And I proposed to Banana. I literally said, do you want to be my forever banana?
Oh,
I did.
I didn't even remember that.
You don't remember?
No.
I said, hey banana.
I was in a haze.
Yeah, I was like, do you want to be my forever banana? And you said...
I'm confused. And also, what's going on? And hold on, I think this is a dream.
Yeah.
And get up, stand up.
Yeah.
Get up, you're making a scene.
I basically only said yes so that like we would not attract a crowd.
Oh, good. That's how I got my yes?
No. But I did start to feel like everything was closing in on me and people looking at me, but.
Yeah, it was, you seemed a little shocked.
I was very flustered.
Flustered.
And then I could not act normal for the rest of the day, actually, or evening.
I had gotten, I don't know how guys do it. Like, I got the ring sent to me from New York, and I had it in my possession for like 4 hours before I gave it to her. Guys that like buy the ring and have the thing for like months as they plan it, I don't know how they do it. So yeah,
It came FedEx, and then basically hours later, he's like, will you marry me?
Yeah, that was about as long as I could. I never thought, like all my friends that told the story of like getting married, I'm like, what's the big deal? You're with someone, you love each other, you just hand them the ring, like, right? But it was freaking nerve-wracking all day.
Well, I like that I said later, I'm like, did you think there was any chance that I wouldn't say yes? And you're like, well, I thought there was a 50% chance that I would get yelled at.
The other part is
he knows who he's marrying.
Yeah, I mean, the other part of the story is, so like a couple hours before it all went down, I told Josh.
That's me.
That's you. And you agreed to come up with your girlfriend and her sister, because I didn't have a plan. My whole plan was walk on beach.
He had no plan.
Yeah.
I know,
No plan.
I mean, it was a pretty good ring. But Josh and his girlfriend and Maggie's sister decided to come down, and there was this whole plan. There was a silk blanket with like flower petals, like rose petals.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And
champagne and crystals.
Yeah, and the whole plan was for me to walk down the beach and then come back to where the crystals were, the towel was, and I was supposed to propose there, except I couldn't see the stupid blanket. And
yeah, we overshot it
by quite a bit. So I asked her in between a couple teenage girls and some dudes bumping rap music. And I started panicking because I knew we'd overshot the blanket. And I was like, nah, we're almost at the stairs. I think Danny has a picture of us like all the way at the stairs. And I was like, well, it's now or never. So I literally just like dropped, pretended to put on my sneakers. And that's when I asked her. And then I knew earlier in the day, so this is the box that the ring came in. And like, it was like, it's not much more rounded on that side than it is in the bottom. And I was petrified that I'd open it up and like drop the ring in the sand. So I
never really looked at.
I put a little sticker on the bottom of it. So when I took it out of my pocket, I could feel the sticker, and I put that side down and I opened it up, and that's when the confusion began.
Yeah.
And that's when the confusion began.
I didn't say yes for like a solid minute maybe.
Well, the confusion continued because when we did finally find the blanket, then Josh jumped out of the rocks.
Oh my God, that's like the best part of the
like
story.
trying to capture it on video.
Yeah, what were you doing behind? Were you planning on like popping out and being like, "Surprise! Will you marry Pete?" Like we're.
No, I was maintaining the video camera that was rolling on the rock.
So we have to today. We have to get a surf session in. Oh, you know, we have to, but we're going to get a surf session in.
Yeah.
So, will you marry me? Yes. Will you film me surfing right before you go to Boston? Yes.
Yeah, I'm supposed to leave for the airport in a couple hours, and I'm here filming.
That's why I love her. One of the reasons. But also the ring that I gave her, because I was trying to be so sneaky about the whole thing, way off in size. She has very tiny fingers. So right after we get out of the surf session, we're going to the jewelry store to get the thing fixed up to be fit on her fingers so she can go back to Boston and show her family and have it not sliding around. So we are gonna hop in the water, go to the jewelry store, send Maggie off to the airport, and that's our day.
Choo-choo.
Love you, Banana.
All right, boys, go surf.
Love you.
All right,
Love you too.
boys,
Oh,
go
sorry,
surf.
love you too. A little slow on the yes, a little slow on the I love you. It's all right. We're going to the jewelry store.
Yeah, we're going to the jewelry store. I'm aware that we have to go to the jewelry store. We got out of the water. We accomplished our surf session. And the whole time I was out there, I was petrified I was going to get hit by a stingray.
Oh.
And be like, you can't leave.
I knew that. I was like, only because that would mean I'd have to stay.
Yeah, you have to stay and take care of me.
But that's really
Nurture me.
You probably would have left anyway, but
know,
I didn't get hit, and now we're off to the jewelry store.
Before we even do any of this, there might be an easy way since you have a GIA cert on it. Maybe it's already engraved on the girdle, and that way you can just look at it. Yes, it is. So I just want you to see this.
This isn't where we got the ring. I got it in New York, actually, but it showed up, and it was a 5, and her hand is a 3 3/4. It's just tiny, tiny hand. So yeah, we brought it here to get it, you know, sized down to baby size. So when she comes out, it'll be on her little baby finger, or it'll be on a ring finger that is baby sized. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right.
All right, hold on. I have to say bye-bye to Skylar. Bye-bye, baby. I love you. I love you, love you. Look at this. Look at this.
Tail's going bonkers.
You're gonna chip me a kiss right before my...
That's not nice. Bye, banana. It's like when I say I love you, she doesn't notice.
So you're free now.
Free. I'm free.
But you just got married.
Yeah, yeah. Not free.
Or engaged.
So she's gonna be gone for 11 days. And it's funny, everybody that knows us, they keep asking like, are you gonna be okay for 11 days without her? There's Instacart, there's food delivery. I mean, if I get, you know, if I do get hit by a stingray or something, then I might need some help, but I think I can survive for
Superdog will be able to just pee on your leg for you.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah. That's gross, but true.